All right, and then so after all that repeats again, it just it follows the chorus B riff that we kind of just went through. So it goes. That's basically, it's the exact same chords as in the chorus B, but it just played forwards instead of backwards, essentially. So just simple, it's like, again, very close to the chorus B, except it's all open. There's no muting in this one. It's just straight eighth notes, ringing open, and just holding these big chords again. It's just again, just slight little bends on a cool power chord like that. Just sound a little bit, I don't know, groovy or ballsy. I love doing stuff like that. So it kind of fits in nicely, and then it just leads straight from the right into the solo. Okay, so again, this is the bridge section, which leads up into the solo and comes after the chorus B. So it starts off from the chorus. So again, just straight eighth notes, just keep that wrist, just follow along with the drums, and it's kind of it starts off, it makes me kind of like, almost a bit of a tribal feel. It's just like pounding, 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 and then adding that bend in with the chord just adds a bit of tension before the... Adding that in just makes it swagger a little bit more, and I think that's really cool, and I love doing stuff like that. So yeah, on to the solo. Okay, cool. So basically we're going to look at the solo, which again is using those double stop bends that we've seen in the intro riff and in the chorus. It's all the same thing, but it's just an octave higher up over here. So what I like to do, instead of using my middle and pinky fingers to do the bends because they're closer, I just use my middle and ring finger to tie it in. So it goes, again, keeping the stomp with the mutes that you see in the intro riffs again. Because it's similar, I kind of kept up that same sort of pattern. So it goes like this. Alright, so the solo comes after the bridge, and it's very similar to the intro and chorus riff. I use the double stop bends, but this time I'm using my middle and my ring finger to do that kind of thing. and it's the exact same pattern as the intro again, but it's just an octave higher, and you got to keep the palm muting stomping along with the kick drum throughout the whole solo, and that's kind of what makes it swing, so you can kind of do rhythm and lead guitar at the same time, and that's because I'm the only guitar player in the band. It's kind of important to keep that going. So you'll see it's So now I'm going to show you the outro riff. It starts off, the first bar of it, or basically the first couple bars of it rather, is exactly the same as the intro riff, but then the tail on it changes. So you'll see it's like this. Okay, so the outro riff starts off with one exact phrase from the intro riff, and then the second time you go through it, the tail on it changes, and then it just keeps going with a slide down, which is very similar to the last tail of the chorus. So you see how it goes. It's like this. Pretty straightforward. You just got to remember this pattern. It just changes slightly from each one. One is da 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 na 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 boom da 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 da. It's the double hit on the. There's like 2 extra beats in the second half of it. You just listen to it over again, and it's. That's it. Pretty straightforward. Just, again, it's just the ending is nice and big and open. You just got to keep the open strings ringing over the melody that you're playing on the higher notes, and it sounds kind of dissonant, but it's cool because it sort of gives the anticipation of something's about to happen, which is the end of the song, and it ends on the stomp from the where the chorus will go. And then you can feed back against your amp and go crazy, and let it all nicely resolve on the big open C chord. Simple. Metal.